Yeah, this is Point Black coming in hard and off the car, coming with that flow straight to the body and coming with that heat to the motherfucking street. This is PBNN Point Black National News, the late edition and the great edition as well as we see as it comes. We see a lot of things going on right now that seems to be having that touch effect where people are beginning to see a lot of things that's going on even with the war. You know what I'm saying? You know, over there with Putin and Ukraine. You know what I'm saying? But we've got to make sure that we understand that even though we have these problems, we have problems all over the world. Like the general have said, you know what I'm saying? It's not just one war. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing this type of shit for years, you know what I mean? And we need to be able to understand that, you know, we as a people of the world must stand up for the world, because if it's destroyed from underneath your feet or even destroyed as a way of life as you know it, it is still lead to complete chaos and all that ensues. You know what I'm saying? So we've got to now start to make a better way and understand the things that we are facing based on these things. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to, you know, a lot of this bull, you know what I mean? We see a lot of it going on. You know, we see a lot of it going on. You know what I mean? We see a lot of it going on as we see. You know what I mean? So we know that this is something they always wanted to do based on, you know what I mean, that nonsense. You know? Excuse me 1 minute. One minute, yeah. We see it based on the nonsense that's going on. You know what I mean? Now we're looking at a situation where we have we're looking at a situation where we have you know, a bill that was passed, you know, a bill that was passed, you know, in I guess it's called a Moma, in a monumental news, the House of the Representative, you know what I'm saying, passed a Crown Act. You know what I'm saying? You know, after years of fighting against the natural hair uh, discrimination, on Friday, March 18th, the United States House of Representatives passed the Crown Act, that the act in which, you know, stands for uh, creating and respecting the open world for natural hair. You know what I'm saying? That's right, a black man, natural. Let's get that straight right here, right now. You know what I'm saying? So we know that that's one of the things that they had been doing. And the reason why a race of people would do that, because when they try to control the whole narrative, even to the way you think, they're going to present their way of what they feel that they are in charge, and they the gods, and they this and they that, and they ain't gonna want none of your Africanism, even though it's where they probably try to steal and have been stealing from for many years, and know that everything they got, they literally almost got from you. But they're gonna make sure that you understand that your hair, your this, and whatever we got, whatever A ain't stand for shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we have this type of hair and this type of hair rules. This is the type of mind frame these clowns have. Now I'm saying on planet Earth, like every animal has the same exact hair or color or this. You know what I'm saying? We are part of that chain. So for one race to be so dominant, and a few races, 3 races as a matter of fact, that's on the radar, that have been doing this type of garbage, even going back to more older times, because I'm not going to give them no billion years and trillion years and all of this garbage. They're a new race and newcomer. That's why they always discovered. But we have a group, 3 groups that have been you know, this type of discrimination based on, and many other groups as well, on the discrimination of the black man as a whole. We must understand that across the planet Earth, this is what they seeked out to do. You know what I'm saying? They want your shit, but want to give you their shit. We ain't with that garbage. You know what I'm saying? But we see here where, you know, saying the natural here is a legislation uh, prohibits the discrimination based on hair texture and and protective hairstyles like braids, braids, twists, locks, dread, natty, aya. You know what I'm saying? And knots. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that grows in a nine. Our hair grows out into a nine. You know what I'm saying? Look up the overstanding of the science. You know what I'm saying? It was first introduced to Congress in January 20th. No, it was introduced January 2019. But this is the first step on a federal level needed to officially get the bill signed into law. Let's get that straight. You know what I'm saying? And it should have been a long time ago. It is very rare and very uh, uh, outcoming to see that it is happening during the time of much corruption within our government by the Democrats. Let's hope they pass it. Because, like I said, sometimes you get good out of the wicked. You know what I'm saying? Previously, on 12 states had passed the Crown Act, but story stories about hair discrimination in the workplace remains throughout the country for years. Black people, especially black women, in the corporation sector, you know what I'm saying, have had a graph have had to grapple with the implications of wearing of wearing their natural hair or protective styles to the office. You know what I'm saying? And that's bullshit. You know, black women in politics likely uh, Ayana, I think it's Ayana Presley or whatever, yeah, Presley, have discussed how much their hair, you know, impacts how they are perceived. And that is bullshit because they know it's bullshit. But we get the picture on that one, and it's good to see that they're trying to pass a bill that makes some goddamn sense in this country at all. And as we move on, you know what I'm saying, we see the government lawful in allowing 16 to 17-year-olds in unregulated care court rules. You know what I'm saying? As we see the garbage go on. You know what I'm saying? But we got my man over here on some jizzy over there in Ukraine that we have to look at. You know what I'm saying? And it's very important that we do so because we need to know what it is at all times on planet Earth. It don't matter where it is. It could be in Hawaii. You know what I'm saying? It could be in a country we never heard of. Life is life. You know what I'm saying? But we see Zelensky or whatever is Zelensky calls for peace, warns Russia effects of war will last for generations. Putin knows this, and this is why he's doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to sway the minds of generations into their belief, their group, and show their power while they rule. But we have to now start to look at this thing from a better perspective. You know what I'm saying? We can't always have just one group ruling planet Earth. It must be a collective of many. You know what I'm saying? Especially a representative from each one. We have that already, but at the same time, those are easily manipulated and corrupted, as we see. You know what I'm saying?